everyone, my name's Brendan and welcome to my cooking show. For today we'll be making a simple burger, an American classic. I'm sure you've had a burger before, I know I have. And in recent years the burger has been overcomplicated by some gourmet restaurants. They've been trying to put caviar into the burger, they've been trying to put gold shavings onto the burger, they've been trying to put kinds of like fish, like halibut into the burger. Well, here for today's episode, we're making a simple, good, tasty American classic. Let's get to it. All right, well, let's get to our ingredients here. First, we have sesame buns. Now, when toasted, these boys are amazing. Also from the 94th parallel. Next up, we have a red tomato. Needs to be juicy and plump. Next, arugula. This is a twist from the traditional iceberg lettuce, which really adds no nutritional value. Onions. Now, this is a secret. Onions are very underrated when it comes to burgers, especially when grilled. Ground beef, this is the center point of the burger. This is where the dream works. Usually we want 80-20, but here we're having 85-15. This is in terms of lean and fat. And finally, but not least, last but not least, of course, American cheese. Need American. Now we're going to form our patties, but before I'm going to get down and dirty, I need to put on some gloves for safety. So let me do that. All right, so now that I have them on, I can officially start. And, I just want to grab a lump, about that size. And I like to make my patties really thin. Obviously, you want the circular form, the shape. See, like this size, about right here. Make them a little more flat. And so keep in mind that this is going to plump up in the pan. It's going to get like a little shorter and a little bigger. So that's why we want to make it really thin. Also, I like to put a divot in the middle. Pro tip, to prevent that from happening. And for seasoning, I just like to put on salt. People like to oversimplify it, put it on like shreds of onion. I don't mess with that. So I'm gonna just lay this down right here to make it easier, and I'll salt them after. We're probably gonna make like 3 patties. These are probably going to be pretty big patties too, in terms of size. Again, I'm a pro at this, so it's going to take you guys probably a little more time, but let the master go to work right here. Bam. 2 perfect patties. Salt. A lot of salt. Whoops. Salt that bad boy. I want a lot of salt on it for that to maximize the flavor. Just pat that down. Bam. 2 patties. Now we need to cut up some of our ingredients. That's the tomato, that's the onion. Start off with the tomato. Slice it in really thin pieces because we want our burger to stack up nicely. That was a good one. I'm getting pretty good at this. Onions, we want them thin as well. Hopefully they don't get in my eye. And one last one. Ah! There. Ow! Okay, our pan is hot, it is ready, it is time to put the butter on. So the patty doesn't stick to the surface, of course. So I'm just going to grab a thin layer of that. Put it on, bam, spread it all over the pan. Because we're going to put 2 in, we're going to cover the whole pan here. And we don't want our butter to fully burn here, so we're going to put our patties in simultaneously. This should get really loud. You hear that? You guys hear that? Yeah. Woo! I messed up there. That's fine. And there are 2 patties fully immersed. We're going to wait about 2-3 minutes, and then we got to flip. All right, we've waited about 2 to 3 minutes, and it's about time to flip. Some good indicators on how to flip. It's going to get bloody on the top and like about halfway, lower halfway, you can see the brown. And so this looks ready. So you just want to get under it like that. Flip like that. Gotta be a quick flip. Get under that one. Flip. As you can see, we really want that rich crust, that brown crust on the outside. It's gonna add crunch, it's gonna add flavor. And we're gonna wait another 2-3 minutes. We're about one way from taking these off the grill. So we're gonna use, I'm gonna put on this cheese to add, to get the melt going. We don't want the cheese to be solid, of course. Put those on like that, and we'll just wait a minute. Our buns are laid out. As soon as they're done, we're gonna lay them on the bun. And now they're about done. As you can see, they're a bit melted. We're gonna take them off here. Put them on the bottom bun, not the top. I want the cheese on top, of course. And voila, they are on the bun. Now let's get our ingredients fixed up. And so here are our toppings. We're gonna go with the classic LTO, lettuce, tomato, onion. So let's put on our, well, this is actually arugula. I don't know if it's considered a lettuce, but this is gonna serve the form as a lettuce. Our greens, of course. Next are the tomatoes. Just add like one big slice, like right there. Boom, smack in the center like that. And we have our tomatoes. Next, just put on a few slices of onions. We don't want to overpower the burger with the bitter taste of onions, but a few are, I'm sure, are good. I'd say that's fine right there. Some people love putting like complex sauces on their burgers. I just love putting a good dollop of ketchup on there. That's about good. And this is our finished product. Man, do these look good. I'm gonna take a big bite out of one of these. That's our finished product. 2 cheeseburgers.